Anyone watching the Traitors, you guys think I'm so negative and Housewives is over and ratings. I gotta tell you, we don't talk about it here, but I grew up loving the competition shows. Big Brother is my favorite, but I loved Survivor. The Mole. Anyone watch The Mole on ABC? It used to be hosted by Anderson Cooper. At one point, it was hosted by Kathy Griffin. I mean, I love these high end intellectual games where you have to do strategy. I watched season one of The Traitors before it became a thing last season. I have to tell you, I'm watching The Traitors season three. I don't know how many of you are watching it. It's better to me than any Housewives currently on the air. Beverly Hills and Salt Lake are my favorite. I love The Traitors. I love everything about it. Really? I know you guys love Housewives. I love when the survive like last season we've had Parvati on this podcast. I love Parvati. To me, the two best Survivor players in history are Parvati and Boston Rob, both of them. So we got Parvati last season. Now we get Boston Rob. They are such good Survivor players, so good. So I loved her on the show. I love seeing Rob on the show. Um, it's better to me than any Housewives that is currently on. It's better to me than anything that is on Bravo. I loved last season. I am loving this season of The Traitors. Watch it. Let's talk about it. The first person voted out was Dorinda. Goodbye. I'm fine. I don't mind seeing you go. I mean, Dorinda didn't realize she was there to play a game. She just opened that yapper and just started talking. And it's like, girl, this is how you get voted off. Like, I know you have a lot to say. I know you get drunk. I know you talk. It's like, shh. Breathe in, Dorinda, breathe out. Breathe in, Dorinda, breathe out. Less is more. The goal is not to get murdered. She volunteered. She did some things. She put herself in a risky position along with Dolores and some of the other housewives. But once you put yourself in that position, and then, well, you made the wrong decision. You just got to keep it to yourself. You can't voice how upset you are because that puts a target on your back. So that's what she did, and she was upset with people and she started telling people off, and because of that, Dorinda was the first person who was murdered in the game. You forgot, honey. So look, we have Dorinda, Dolores, Robyn Dixon, Ion, and then we have Sandoval and Sierra from Summer House. By the way, did you see this whole thing? Lindsay Hubbard, Hubbard, Hub House. She is not happy with Miss Medley. And she says, I have my own relationship with Dorinda. Look, she's not my favorite person either. We've had our moments. I do think Dorinda is when I compare her to all the housewives ever. I think Dorinda is smart. I think she is smarter than most of them. I think she does have a business sense. I think she's New York savvy. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this. I think Vicky is the most out of touch person in the world. But like when Vicky Gunvalson says on season two of Girls Trip, like, why would I ever want to go to Bluestone Manor? It's like some big old house in the middle of nowhere. Got to agree with Vicky. Bluestone Manor ain't my thing. You know, I'll stick to Sag Harbor. Just not my thing up there. That big old house and Lady of the Manor. I don't like it. Not my style. But Dorinda is really smart, but do I think she's a nasty, mean drunk? Yeah, I do. I mean, I've seen it firsthand. So, Hub House, Lindsay Hubbard, apparently Dorinda was at Margaret Joseph's house. She was at Margaret Joseph's house and she was drunk. Shocker. And she was walking around telling everyone that Lindsay was pregnant. This is when she first was pregnant, and that she lost the baby and had a miscarriage. So there was no miscarriage. She had a prior miscarriage, but she didn't have a miscarriage. And apparently, this was getting back to her. She was not at Margaret's house, but it was getting back to Lindsay that Dorinda was running around Margaret's house telling everyone that she was pregnant and that she lost the baby. So she's not really a fan of Dorinda's. Dorinda blabbing her mouth and being a mean, nasty drunk. Yeah, and look, I gotta call it what it is. That's probably exactly how it went down, as Hub House is saying. And she's saying, and then we had the whole issue with the Traitors, and she was running around telling people that I was chosen to be on the Traitors, but basically that I couldn't go because I was pregnant. And sure, I mean, look, they would never put a pregnant person on the Traitors. They wouldn't take them away, put them in the castle, blah, 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 blah. They just wouldn't do it, you know? So there's that. So I believe that all this happened and Jorinda did break these rumors and spill these rumors. And, I don't think that's why Lindsay didn't go to Traders. I think it was because she was pregnant, but Jorinda was spilling all this that she was asked and she was turned down. And that's how Sierra Miller from Summer House got chosen, which I don't blame her. So interesting though, Dorinda versus Lindsay Hubbard, the fight we didn't know we needed. And Hub House said she's also very interested in a sitting down with the head honchos at Bravo and saying, "What are you doing with me? Because I make great TV." She has declared that she makes great TV. So not the minute you say that, it's like feeling like you're safe on the Traitors and then you're voted out. I don't like it, Hub House. And she's willing to be a housewife. I'm sure you are, of Roni. So she went first by Dorinda Wells Adams, who was on this podcast. Dorinda was on this podcast. Wells Adams on this podcast. I'll share all of them. Wells was voted out second. He's married to Sarah Hyland, Modern Family money. Don't worry, bro. Go home. You don't ever have to work again. Third was voted out. Yeah, these are spoilers, guys. We're going to be covering the Traitors. I'm a week behind, so we're not up to speed, but I'm going to keep going. Third voted out, Ayan. I got to say something here. Maybe it's a controversial opinion. Chanel Ayan is possibly one of the most annoying housewives in the history of housewives. Now, the number one is obviously Jennifer Aiden. Like, we all agree, right? That Aiden is by far the most annoying housewife that like has ever existed. Chanel Ayan, she's annoying, right? She just her whole shtick, it's so put on to me. I was not sad to see her go. And then Tony went from Survivor. He's a great Survivor player. So look, we still got Dolo, Sierra, Sandoval, and Robyn in the game. Let me give you some quick thoughts here before we wrap up. Dolores Catania. I'm seeing her in a new light. Look, no, we're not at the point of who's doing great or not great in a way, although I do have something to say. I guess I'll take that back because I have something to say about it. So I think Dolores is doing good. Great to see her not up Teresa's fucking asshole. And Dolores she might go far in this game. Sandoval, Chriselle is calling him out. The editors are Team Ariana. Chriselle is friends with Ariana. She's even using the name Ariana. She's like, well, I'm friends with Ariana. At one point, you have to guess who the traitors are. For everyone who's not watching it, we'll spare you exactly how to play the game. That's about a 5-hour show. And she's like, well, the traitors, they have to be treacherous and liars and good at this and good at deceiving. And she's like, and Tom Sandoval, I know you're good at all those things, so I'm gonna vote that it is you. So, and she says I was friends with Ariana. So Ariana's on the Traitors here. Editors are Team Ariana. Tom is sweating under his shirt. Tom is not a traitor for everyone. Like I said, this is spoiler alert. And so he's doing okay. I don't know how far he'll actually go. Sierra, we don't really have enough out of her, but out of all the Bravo celebrities, I gotta give credit where credit is due. I apologize. As we wrap up, I want to officially apologize to Robyn Dixon. I said you were boring on Real Housewives of Potomac for 8 seasons, and Robyn Dixon is for Bravo to me this season representing. Who do I want to win? Duh, I want Boston Rob. Boston Rob is so fucking good on this game so far. Danielle from Big Brother, you're going to go far. I don't think you're going to go that far. Do not underestimate Derek from Big Brother and Brittany. Derek is one of the best Big Brother players ever. So is Dan Giesling, and he went home. Brittany, also a great Big Brother player. So I really would love to see Boston Rob take it all the way. He don't fuck around. One Survivor twice. But Danielle, Big Brother, you're gonna go far. Robyn Dixon, Robyn fucking Dixon. Man, she's doing good. She is playing the game. She is not afraid to speak up. She's not trying for a moment. So I feel the best Bravo celebrity there. I cannot believe I'm saying this. I'm putting my money on Robyn fucking Dixon. She is doing great on Traitors. And I'm a week behind. So if you got voted out, Robyn, well, there you go. Love you all. Love you all. I'm watching Traitors. We'll talk about it here every week. I think it's good. And hopefully you guys are going to like it too. If you're not watching Traitors, you're missing something that is better than any of the housewives. Lots of other stuff going on. We'll cover that with Sarah Fraser. We'll do some quick hits. Love you all. And I will talk to you later. Bye. See, I'm excited about the Traitors. For everyone who says I don't get excited about anything, here you go. Love you all. Stay with us. Stay on Patreon. Stay with me. Let's have a good 2025. Or let's just be happy this year, right? Every year I try to change. This year, it's just, there's no drama yet this year. I mean, I know we're only in the third week, second week, but seems like, I mean, yes, yes, the whole world has burned down around me. But I mean, just like in general, I'm feeling kind of like settled. So I don't know. Love you all. Happy Saturday. I'll